Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Today we have one less guest, but nonetheless, all four of us here have enough energy to share with you. Ron Thomas to my extreme right. Ron is a producer at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. He has a show, Big Talk, every Thursday, 1 to 2. Ron is on Thursdays. And Ron, what is it that your fans call you? Superman or something? You're in both places at one time? You're on Yogaxpress because you're live and we used to be taped, right? What are they going to say when they see you on the live show here? Oh, but that's a Monday.
It's about time you got back over there.
Welcome back, Ron. It's always good to have you. To my immediate right, we have Yael Reed. Yael also has a show here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Manifest for TV. Yael, remind our viewers one more time what your show is about.
About you, about your mind and the powerful being that you are. We're here to guide you, to remind you how you're already doing it, but it's how you can do it to empower yourself more.
That's her operative word, guide you. I keep saying help you. I remember, Yael, when you were our special guest.
Yes.
You hypnotized me to say guide all the way through in
and
all
assist.
the 3 episodes.
Yes.
Assist, guide and
Assist.
assist. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
I love your earrings. Beautiful.
Thank you.
To my immediate right, we have Michaelangelo. Michaelangelo is co-host of Manifest for TV.
Yes.
And he co-hosts a show with Yael. Michaelangelo, you and Yael together, you co-host the show and you talk about the power of the mind.
Yes,
Correct?
correct. That's correct.
And occasionally you also cover the chakras.
Yes,
and
we
that's
do.
how I got you on math, both of you.
Well, this is absolutely wonderful. Through Yael, I'm meeting you, and also I've met also Ron. So I'm here now in the Manifest in Ian's house and with the family. So it's absolutely great just to be here
Wonderful.
in this wonderful moment.
When you talk about
Yes.
power of the mind, how do you do that? Very briefly.
Power
I want you
of
to
the
give
mind
it.
is the mind is power. It is the same thing.
Okay.
The mind, what it can do and what it is already there. There's nothing that is separate from that. It
So
is
you help
clear.
us discover that.
Yes.
Assist you,
Assist us.
guide,
Guide
flow
you
with
to
it.
discuss. Okay.
Yes.
So you basically prompt us. You don't tell us what to do.
No.
You prompt us.
Yes.
You help us
Yes.
discover, guide us to
Yes.
discover ourselves.
Yes, that's what our show is about. It just as what yours is about. Yours is
The physical.
to guide, is a
Through
guide
the
people
body.
through the body, through the heart, through the spirit, and through the soul.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Wonderful.
Welcome to the show. It's
Thank
really
you so
lovely to
much.
have you.
Thank you.
All this energy, all the yellow chakra energy here today, so that's great. Josie and Hurd, our director, thank you so much for holding the fort again. You're flying solo today. We'll try to be very good. We're only going to do seated postures today, Josie, and that's just so you know. We're not going to stand up. And for all the viewers out there, just know Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday, Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon, 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's New York time. If you cannot watch us because you're not in New York, you can always go to mnn.org. That's Manhattan Neighborhood Network, which is where we tape these episodes. You could also go to my website, yogaxpress.com. We live in North America. We don't know how to spell. It's YOGAXPRESS. There's no E before the X. Go to my website for a copy of the taping schedule. So you can print it out. You have the taping guidelines. Everything's on the homepage. So you just have to visit the homepage for all the details about our program. We also have TV excerpts of TV episodes, and we have lots of information about yoga itself on our website. That's it. Today we're going to take you through some seated postures. I'm going to use my little cheat sheet. If you come on the show, I will share with you a copy of my book, Yoga Secrets, which I don't have on air, but it has a simple sequence called 48 Plus. There are 48 basic common denominator stretches you'll find in any yoga school. So I like to call this our yoga prep school.
Fantastic.
So once you're through with all the workshopping, all the postures here, you can go to any yoga school anywhere. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some seated stretches. Let's come on our hands and knees. Hands directly below the shoulders. Knees are directly below the hips. Now, every teacher in every school may have a different style of teaching. We may have different names. That's okay. Learn to go with the flow. Go with whichever teacher is teaching you. We are there to teach you, and you try to learn. We learn from you, you learn from us. So we all learn from each other. Fingers are nicely splayed. Your toes are curled in. We're going to inhale. As you inhale, chin, chest, and buttocks will lift up, and the torso dips down. Inhale and lift. So dip your torso, bend your elbows, lift your buttocks, chin, and chest. Exhale, uncurl the toes, arch the back. One more time to redeem ourselves. Curl your toes in, inhale, and dip. Uncurl your toes, arch your back. Bring your knees a little closer to the palm. Let's come up on our knees. The last few episodes we had a Kundalini teacher, Harinam Singh Khalsa. He took us through some of these very postures, except that in Kundalini you hold the postures a much longer time. Now here's what we're going to do. Hands on your buttocks, push your elbows back. That already opens up your pectorals. So pectorals are the muscles in the front of your chest. It also opens up the intercostal muscles, which are in between the rib cage. So bring your elbows as close to each other as possible. Inhale, lift your chin up. And as you exhale, glide your hands down the back of your thighs. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Now, if you're not ready to go all the way back today, that's perfectly okay. Just make sure you keep the connection. So place your hands on the back of your thighs. Just go as deep as you can today. That's okay. Every day is different. Every body is different. Tighten your buttock muscles. That'll help you protect your back. Inhale very gently, palms back on your buttocks, one at a time. And then let's sit on our heels. Let's sit down. If you feel there's too much tension on your knees, we're going to do a forward fold in just a moment. There's one more back bend, and then we'll do that. Is a natural. That's what happens. The body naturally knows what to do next. But we're going to take this one step further. Lower the right elbow, and then the left. Very gently. This is to just de-intensify, if there is such a word, the back bend. Tilt your head back and keep your knees down. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Keep your knees down. You can bring your heels out to the side. And if it feels too intense for you today, Ron, with your knee, you might want to be careful.
Yeah.
You can bring your knees out to the side. For those of you who have had either an injury or you have a tender knee today, bring your knees out. I'm going to try and bring my knees together. Make sure you do not lift your knees. Otherwise, there's too much pressure on the ankles. Very gently. And the world looks so much better upside down.
Yes, it does. I like this turtle.
Isn't he cute? Oscar. Press with your palms. Come up one hand at a time. And now, the posture that Michaelangelo was anticipating, we're going to go all the way over. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together. Any manner is fine. You can cross your fingers, index fingers out, or keep your palms flat. I like to cross my fingers. All right, come undone. Exhale, fold from the hip. Now this is an alert posture, so you want to keep your elbows off of the ground. Keep your palms flat, forehead to the ground. And if you're a little tired today, you can actually translate this posture into the child posture by bringing your knees out. But you still want to keep your elbows off of the mat. Keep breathing. Don't forget when we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Keep breathing. Inhale, bring your knees in. Before you come up, clasp your palms together. Strengthen your low back. Come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Around the next one is a little bit of a twist and a knee bender. Are you okay? You know how to make your adaptations, right?
I just did it.
Okay. So even in this twist, this is a half spinal twist. So watch your knee. You want to be sure, for those of you at home who are either using socks because your toes are cold, make sure when you're doing your standing stretches you have traction on the mat, so use the socks with rubber dots. And if you're doing seated postures, be safe. Tuck your left heel under the right buttock, cross the right foot over the left knee. Now you want to make sure the front of the right foot faces the front of the mat. Push your right knee in and torque your upper body to the right. So hold on to your right knee with your right hand. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right. And I'm going to help myself and push my right knee in. And then I'm going to hold on to my left knee or I come undone. You don't have to do that. You can also place your left hand across your right thigh, the right side of the outside of your right thigh. And then turn to look back. Take your right hand behind you, turn to look back and hold. If this posture feels a little intense, wiggle your right foot forward just a little bit. That'll take the tension off of your knees. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Let's turn. Release the hands first. Untangle your legs and let's switch legs. While we're getting in on the other side, feels good, right?
Yes, it does.
I love those sounds. You know, that makes you feel good that people are enjoying themselves. Tuck your right heel under the left. And actually, just so our viewers know, and I'm sure our participants are all aware, cross your left foot over your right knee. Every time we twist the torso, upper body goes to one side, lower body goes to the other side. Every time you twist, you're depriving the upper and lower region of oxygen and blood. And when you untwist, fresh blood rushes in, fresh oxygen rushes in, and that's why you hear all those happy, joyous sounds. Push your left knee in to the right and torque your upper body to the left. Hold on to the left knee with the left hand. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee. Then push the right knee in, left knee in. Oh, excuse me. It's what they call the Charlie horse.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I had
know.
that one too. Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens, and every
Yes.
time that happens, I sort of tell myself, okay, I need some water. You know,
Yeah.
we need to irrigate ourselves.
That's right.
Hydrate ourselves. So push the left knee in, and then hold on either to the right knee or place your right hand over your left thigh. Take your left hand behind you, and I'm going to wiggle my left foot forward just a little bit because Charlie is residing in my calf at the moment. Turn to look back on the left side, over the left shoulder. Now you should feel a wonderful twist of your obliques on the left side, a beautiful stretch of the obliques on the right side. Obliques are the muscles at your waist. Inhale, release your hand first, then untangle your legs and extend the left leg out. Now bring your right leg out a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of a forward fold. Place your right foot as close to the inside of the upper left thigh, but make sure right foot is flat on the ground. Hold on to the right ankle with the left hand. Bring your right knee out about 60 degrees out to the side. That's just so you have enough room to move forward. Inhale, the right arm up, the other hand on this foot.
Okay, yes.
That's it,
Okay,
beautiful.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, wrap your right hand around your right knee. Take your left hand behind you, clasp the opposite fingers. And then Ron, in case you need that's it. Ron knows how to use the props.
Yeah.
For those of you at home, if you need a little bit of help making the connection, look over your right shoulder and then open up your left shoulder. Those of you at home, if you need a little bit of help today, like I said, every day is different, feel free. Use props, use belts, towels, face wash, anything that will help you make the connection. But remember, props are like training wheels. They're only as good for as long as you need them. Once you don't need them, get rid of them. Inhale, release the hands first, and then extend the right leg out, fold the left leg in. Charlie's gone.
Yeah, bye-bye, Charlie.
Bye-bye, Charlie. I like
Charlie,
that.
leave us alone, Charlie.
Keep your extended leg flexed. And always remember, every time you flex your feet, you're actually optimizing your body potential because you also get a stretch in the back of the body. Hold on to the left ankle with the right hand. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, wrap your left hand around your left knee. Take your right hand from behind and then hold on to the opposite fingers. Once you've made that connection, look over your left shoulder, open up your right shoulder.
Nice. That's so nice.
It feels good.
Yeah.
And you know the reason for that, Michaelangelo, it's because you have opposing forces. So you're looking to the left, you're opening up the right shoulder, and it really feels good.
Wow.
Inhale, very gently, release the hands first. And then keep your legs where they are, except that you want to bring the left knee down to the mat. So the left knee is all the way down, right foot is extended, right foot is flexed, right leg is extended. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead. Palms are clasped together. Exhale, fold from the hip. Wrap your hands over your right foot or place your hands at your right ankle. Wherever you are today, that's fine. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge your limitations on any given day. Maybe tomorrow you'll go even deeper. Today you may be a little tired. Now if your hands are over your feet, over your right foot, pull your body forward as you exhale. Inhale, let's come up, clasp your palms together. Keep your arms where they are. Let's switch legs. Extend the left leg out, fold the right leg in. You want to make sure that right foot, the sole of the right foot, is close to the inside of the upper left thigh. Bring your right knee all the way to the ground. Turn to face the extended leg. Left foot is flexed. Exhale and fold. Wrap your left hand over your left foot. Keep exhaling and dip. Inhale. Let's come up. Clasp your palms together. Come up with a straight back. Keep your arms there and extend the right leg out. And this time we're going to flex both our feet. Exhale and fold. If both your hands are over at least the toes or over the soles of your feet, wherever you are today, give yourself a nice little massage. Remember, 72,000 nerves end in the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands.
Wow.
And all these nerves lead to various glands and organs. So every time you massage the soles of your feet, you're getting a wonderful massage for your glands and organs inside. Other than getting a punch in the gut,
Right.
we're not really getting a massage for the insides, right? So this
Right.
is one way of getting that.
72,000?
72,000 nerves.
Wow.
And this is scientifically proven. It's in the science books. It's not a yoga fact. It's actually in the medical books.
Fantastic.
Press your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Actually, Michaelangelo, you know, when we were kids, we used to love, and we still do it. When you go to the opera, you clap your hands. And when kids stamp their feet,
Yes.
they're excited or they're angry or whatever, it energizes. You know, when you stamp your feet, it energizes. When you clap our hands, it's not just for the person, not just for the artist. We're clapping our hands because it also makes us feel good.
That's it.
It energizes
That's
us. So all those nerves
That's it.
feel
That's it.
good.
Fantastic.
And now we have 1, 2, 3. We have about 7. I think we're doing well for time. Tuck the left foot under the right buttock. Right foot is over the left knee with a slight difference. This time, soles of both your feet face the back of the room. The aim in this posture is to try and align the knees one on top of the other. Let me see the monitor. Like Yael has it. And if you're not quite there yet today, that's okay. Do not get discouraged. The idea is to do the best you can. Allow your body to do the most that it can on any given day. We all have different anatomical proportions. Age is a factor, practice, it's about retraining neglected muscles. So I've been neglecting my outer muscles for so long, it's going to take me another 100 years to get my knees one on top of the other. But you know what? I'm doing the best I can. today, so I'm
You're
fine.
great.
Now, and this is called cow face because the knees, and Ron, be careful with your knee. Apparently, when the knees align one on top of the other, it's supposed to look like the jaws of a cow, the mouth of a cow.
Oh,
And then, I have no idea where they got the imagery from. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, dip your left hand at the base of your neck. Take the right hand from behind
Oh,
and
yes, I
clasp
like
the
this
opposite fingers. Once you've made that connection, and do what Ron is doing at this point, I can see him through the side of my eye. Use a belt or a face wash to help you make that connection. Now, once you made that connection, lift your left elbow up, take your right elbow further down, and then lift your chin up, open up your chest. Now, while we are holding, you need to be aware that the reason you feel so good is because you have opposing forces again. One elbow is up, the other elbow is down, your chin is up. And this is also a good meditative state. Well, when you're in pain, you cannot meditate, but once the pain goes away, it can be pretty delicious. Inhale, let's release the hands, and let's switch legs. Let's switch legs. Now untangle your legs first, tuck the right foot under the left buttock, cross the left foot over your right knee. Now you want to make sure the soles of both your feet face the back of the room, and just acknowledge the fact that possibly one side may cooperate a little more than the other. For me, my left leg cooperates a little more. I think I'm probably about 25 years to aligning on this side. The other side will take me 50 years, but that's okay. We one baby step at a time.
You say 100.
I did say 100, didn't I?
Time is short.
Time is
You
flying.
see?
Time is flying. We're having fun.
Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Dip your right hand at the base of your neck. Take your left hand from behind. Clasp the opposite fingers. Another reason why we feel so good in this posture is because the trapezius muscles are crushing against each other. They get closer and closer. The shoulder blades, the muscles between the shoulder blades are the trapezius. And when they come closer, you're releasing all those happy juices called endorphins. And that's why we feel so good. Also, that's the place where we hold all our tension. You talk about the
Yes.
world on your shoulders. We hold all our tension. So when all the masseuses, they actually give you a massage and say you've got lactic acid, you've got knots over here. That's exactly what they mean. Its muscles are tight. Inhale. Ron, I'm talking just so we can bypass the holding time. Okay? Release your hands first. And then we're going to transition directly into the next posture. Swing your left leg all the way to the back in a posture called a pigeon. I'm going to move this offending block away from me. Take your left leg back, curl your toes in first, and then push your left knee all the way to the back. So you want to try and get your pelvis as close to the floor as you can. Now, for those of you who are very comfortable and your body is cooperating with you today, you can bring your right foot all the way to the front. I'm not quite ready for that. I'm happy where I am. So stay in a place that keeps you happy and comfortable. And just make sure, Ron, you want to adjust so you come, bring your right buttock off of the floor. So keep a block on the right side. Oh, is that the injured knee?
Yeah.
This is okay. On the other side, you want to make sure your butt is not on the floor.
It's not.
This side is okay. Exhale and fold.
Oh, it's cold.
Josiane, this posture is for you. I know you don't think it's complete till we fold over. So this one's for you. Exhale and fold. Actually, this feels so good.
Yes.
Press with your palms. Inhale. Let's come up with a straight back. And let's swing forward. Bring the left leg all the way forward as gracefully as you can. Swing the right leg back. Take the right leg back. And Ron, on this side, if you're comfortable, since your right leg is extended, that's the injured knee, you may want to place a block under your left buttock just so you center your buttock. You want to center your pelvis on the floor. And on this side, I'm able to bring my left foot forward just a little more than the other side. You want to bring your pelvis close, exhale, and fold. Press with your palms. Inhale, come up with a straight back. And then glide your right knee in to meet the left. Very gently, we're going to sit on our knees. I think we're doing well for time. We have a couple of minutes. The credits will roll, so I think about 2 or 3 minutes. Place you sitting on your knees, and Ron, if you need to make your adaptation, don't sit on your knee. I think maybe just do the hand clasp. The rest of us are taking our hands behind our back and then hold on to the opposite shoulders. This is also a good time to do what we call the reverse namaste. So basically it's the posture, the prayer position. So that's it. Thank you, Yael. So place both your palms together and then exhale and fold. Now this is also known as Maha Mudra or grand gesture. The reason it's called grand is because the whole body is involved. It's not just one part of the body. The whole body does a beautiful forward fold. Press with your palms. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Extend your legs out in front of you. Credits are not rolling yet, so I think we're doing great for time.
Yes.
Extend your legs out. And this time, this is a test of your abdominal region. So this is a test of your abdominal muscles, especially the lower abdomen. Resist the temptation to use your thigh muscles. A lot of us have very strong quads. Use the lower abdominal muscles. Inhale, and then focus on your center of gravity, which is basically under your buttock, but you'll find out what's your center of gravity when you lean back. Inhale, use your lower abdominal muscles, and lift. And you don't have to go very high. Keep your feet, keep your feet flexed.
You see, look at you how you're doing it, this one, and look how I'm doing it.
Exhale and release. Actually, it's only retraining because you probably just haven't done this posture very often. But you know, your body is naturally flexible, so you'll find that over a period of time, this is like second nature to you. But you just weren't expecting. Also, keep your feet flexed when you bring it up. Remember, you're getting the stretch for the back of the body. Now, this is Yael's, and also it's my favorite posture. Bring both the soles of your feet together. And something I think we all might notice, when you're very comfortable in a posture, it becomes your favorite. Now, if you're not very comfortable, then it's a posture that you hate. I like this posture because it makes me feel good, and I'm able to get a little deeper into this than in many other postures. Clasp your palms over both your feet. Bring your elbows out, exhale, and fold. The aim in this posture is to bring your knees down, touch your forehead to your feet. And it'll happen over a period of time as your adductor muscles, the inside of your thighs, as they stretch more and more, you will be able to go forward. And with every exhale, you can keep going down. Press with your palms, come up with a straight back. Now for Ron's favorite posture, the squat. Ron, Harinam took us through that squat. Remember the last time? We were on our toes. Let's come in a seated squat.
There's another one I
Heels.
can't do.
No, I know. Just sit on a block. That's fine. Sit on a block. If you have tender knees, use props. Remember, it's okay to use help. Press your palms in. And then bring your heels down if you can. If your heels won't come down today, that's okay. Place something under your heels. Keep that connection and then look up. I want to hold that posture. This is also a great meditative posture. I know you don't want to be meditating in this for very long, but it is really good. It's wonderful.
It's actually comfortable too.
It is very comfortable, and it's great for prenatal too. Very gently, come out of that, extend your legs out in front of you. One last twist, and we're done for today. Keep your feet flexed. Place both palms beside your left hip. Exhale and dip. Keep your hips down. Do not take your hips with you. Do not take your feet with you. Inhale, let's come up. And let's twist to the other side. Place both palms beside the right hip. Exhale and dip. Inhale. Let's come up. We're done for today. For those of you who are watching at home, remember you can watch us 5 days a week. Every Monday for the next 3 months, we're going to go live. We will have special guests 1:30 to 2 every Monday, so please call in. Our call-in number, in case you don't remember, is 212-757-1393. That's a test for me too.